Okay, today we're going to make a bit of a Mexican thing. There's a lot of pumpkin going around at the moment. People are going to have them for Halloween, and that, rather than throw them away when you're finished, let's use them up. Already out of a pumpkin, it was only 70p. We've had some soup and vegetables. We're going to make some tostillas now. So it's going to be a haggis and spiced Mexican tostadilla. We're going to be using some tortillas, some pumpkin that I've cut into strips, some sliced onion, some sliced red pepper, sliced green chilli, optional, garlic, optional. I'm going to use some smoked paprika, cumin and Italian seasoning. Up in the supermarkets you can get taco seasoning or any of these different seasonings. So use whatever you've got or whatever you're comfortable buying. Obviously a nice bit of haggis. Use your favourite. I'm very partial to McSween's, so that's what I'm using. And we're going to be using a little bit of mayonnaise and some grated cheddar. So first of all, we're going to make the vegetable side of it, and then we'll put the things together and finish them. Okay, so we're going to start cooking now. We've got a pan nice and warm, some oil, whichever oil you want to use. Don't use butter because dear and will burn quickly. So into that we're going to drop first of all the pumpkin, because we don't want the onions and that to cook too much. So in with the pumpkin. When you're cooking things that have a lot of different ingredients, each time you add something, just give it a little bit of seasoning to start building up the layers of flavour. So we'll just fry those for about a minute. Okay, they've been frying for about a minute or so now. So I'm going to add the cumin seeds. Don't forget, you use whatever seasoning you want, but make it a little bit sort of Mexican-y. There we go, there's some mixed herbs or Italian seasoning, smoked paprika. Now the chilli, the garlic. I'm just going to give those a little stir up and fry them for about another minute. Okay, they've been going for about a minute. I can smell all the herbs and that coming up. We're going to add the onions and peppers now. Remember, each time a little bit of seasoning. Nice sea salt. And we're going to fry those for about a minute. We don't want them soft, we just want the harshness gone. Okay, that's done. I've turned it off. You can see it's a nice vibrant colour. It's still got plenty of crunch in the onions and the peppers. The pumpkin is soft, slightly sweet. You've got the flavours coming through, the garlic, the sea salt, the chilli. Now, if you don't want to put chilli in, don't put it in. I've used the jalapeno. I've taken the seeds out, so it's not really hot. As I say, it's all a matter of choice. So they're ready. We'll go and assemble the tostillas now. Okay, so we've got the haggis ready. All I've done is I've nuked mine. You can fry it in a pan or do whatever you want to do. So we've got tortilla. Take some mayonnaise. If you don't want to use mayonnaise, you can use creme fraiche if you've got some. If you're looking at losing weight, you don't have to use it at all. Then we're going to get some nice, again, you don't have to, I like it. You put some nice Sriracha on there. I like a lot of heat. Then we're going to put our haggis on. Only put it halfway across. You'll see why in a minute. So there we go, haggis. Again, if you don't want to use haggis, you could use bits of chicken or bacon or ham. Anything you like. I'm using haggis because it's just good. And really reasonable in price as well. Now your veggies. Remember, don't stack them too high or you'll never get it closed and cooked. So your nice bits of chilli and peppers, full of flavour. Put that aside. Top it with some cheddar. I've just used a cheap supermarket cheddar. Don't use anything special. There are great cheeses you can use that give you lots of different effects, but just keep it cheap. So that's basically it. And then all we're going to do is fold that over like that, and then we're going to cook it. So we'll move on to that now. Okay, so we've got the pan warm, not too hot. We just take out tostada, pop it in the pan, just push it down a wee bit. What we're doing now is just crisping up the edges a bit, giving it a nice bit of texture and helping that cheese to melt down a bit. So it'll be about, I don't know, 30-40 seconds on either side. Okay, so that's about 40 seconds one side. Just going to flip it over. And see, you've got a nice texture to it. We're going to do about 30-40 seconds on this side. Again, just to let that cheese melt, give it a little bit of crispness, as you can see. And then we're ready to cut it and serve it. So we're going to take it off now, cut it and serve it. There you go. And I think 1 cup down the middle, if you can see that inside. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Do try this. Enjoy.